In this video, we'll be taking a look at the Sword and Shield booster box prices to see what's really going on in 2022. Let's dive into it. Hey, what's up guys, hope you're all doing great. Now I am back with another video. Now in this one, we are taking a look at booster boxes from the Sword and Shield era. So we're going from base set all the way into Fusion Strike. Now we do have Brilliant Stars on the horizon coming out later on this month. So now's a better time to look at what all the other sets are doing right now in 2022. Because the thing is these boxes are going up and up and up, whereas some of the newer ones are actually going down. It was quite interesting to see where they kind of stand and what we think is going to happen and get an idea of what's going to happen in the coming months. Let's dive straight into it. Okay, so first off we have Sword and Shield base. Now this is obviously the very first booster box that came out when Sword and Shield was released. And the thing is guys, this booster box has gone up in price compared to what it was at retail. Now at retail we are probably looking at around $90 when it got released. Now it has been a while since it has came out really, and it's been going up and up and up. We have a look now, as we can see the current market price trend is around $200 a booster box. Sword and Shield base is just a normal base set. There's nothing incredibly amazing in this set or anything like that. They didn't bring out the old arts until later on. So really it's just about the supply and demand and the time given for this set. So we actually have a look. In the past 3 months, it was at 220 and it actually dipped all the way down to 184, 185, and now is slowly returning. That was in the last 3 months. We go back, let's say we go back to a year, we can see it took a massive dive, okay? It was around 230 and then it took a massive dive throughout 2021 and is slowly back on the rise. Now, will it go back up to around this 220, 230 mark? It's only a matter of time. It will eventually go back up there. This set is really hard to get hold of. Can't exactly go into a store and just buy it. More likely have to get it from eBay. This is the first set that did come out in Sword and Shield, and it is going up and up and up, guys. There's now a good time to get it. It is entirely up to you whether or not you want to collect and invest in Sword and Shield base. I myself personally would like to own at least one booster box just for the collection purposes. But yeah, that is the very first set, Sword and Shield base. Okay, next we have a really interesting one, and that is Rebel Clash. Here's the thing with Rebel Clash, is it's not really a well received set. Like Battle Stars, it's one of these sets where it's a bit meh, if you know what I mean. But the thing is it's gone up and up and up. Again, it came out at retail price, and now look at this, guys. It is shot up massively. $192 on TCG Player right now, and it has been going up and up and up in the last 3 months. Started off at 179, it dipped all the way down to 173, and look at that. Over the past few months, it is skyrocketed. We go back a year, it actually is now higher than it was a year ago. The Rebel Clash is actually a set which people really do want to get hold of, and the supply and demand is there for it. Like I said, this wasn't the greatest of sets, and even then it is doubled at least from the retail price. This is one of the things I do say about Battle Stars. You've got to give it time because it will get there eventually. Okay, next set we have Darkness Ablaze. Now this is super cool. Darkness Ablaze, incredible set. You do get the Charizard VMAX, which is awesome. And the thing is with Charizard is it always holds its value, and it makes the set it goes in be worth more anyway. So if we look at Darkness Ablaze, and now it is more expensive than it was in retail because it's hard to get now in stocks and supplies. And it dipped. It was at 186, which is really high. And then they had a massive restock and the supply. When Celebrations came out, you did get a ton of Darkness Ablaze packs in the ETBs, which kind of dropped the value of it down more, and it is slowly but surely ticking back up. Now if we go back to a year, look at that, guys. It peaked up around that 194, 195. Then it took the massive dive. If you picked it up around that $95 to $100 mark, you're doing pretty well already. On the slight increase, is now a good time to get Darkness Ablaze? Again, it's entirely up to you. I've got some Darkness Ablaze myself. Really great set. And I think down the line, people would really appreciate it, especially because it's got the Charizard. Okay, next is not a booster box, but we have Champions Path ETB. Now, this is a really interesting set because it is a very small set. It doesn't have the greatest value in cards, except 2. And that is 2 Charizards. We have the Rainbow Charizard VMAX, which this card is insanely good and is worth a ton of money. Then you also have the shiny Charizard as well. Both incredibly hard to pull, both worth a lot of money. Rest of the cards in the set, not so much. You do get a holo in every pack, which is pretty cool. The thing is, the Champion's Path is it has gone up in value quite a bit. If we have a look here, over the last 3 months, it did dip to around 92, and it's just kind of stayed there, guys. It's just stayed around $100 or more for this. Now, if we go back even further, as you can see, it's gone up and down and up and down, but ultimately it's just gone up and up and up because people are actually really appreciating that this is the only way you're going to get these two cards, and the ETB is the way to do it. I was quite fortunate that I did pull the Rainbow Charizard VMAX, but I haven't got the shiny Charizard. These are two great cards in a very small set. Kind of hasn't really hit home with people, but it clearly is doing well right now. Okay, next up we have one of my favorite sets, and that is Vivid Voltage. Booster boxes now are kind of stabilizing as they did drop quite a bit. Things with Vivid Voltage is when I came back into the hobby, I picked up Vivid Voltage, and that was during the really short supply of the product, and it was incredibly expensive. I remember paying, I think it was around £170 for a box, which is roughly, I think, around $190. It was incredibly expensive, but now it's just plummeted massively, and I can pick it up now for a lot less. So if we look, as you can see, guys, it has dropped massively all the way down to around $100. I managed to pick them up for around $100 or £100, and that was amazing. Now it's starting to trickle back up to around that 120 mark. We go back a year, you can see here, guys, look at that, 170, and then bang, it absolutely plummeted. And the thing is, because the supply hit the market, it was really hard to get hold of. Loads of it came out. Again, it was another product that was in the ETBs for celebrations. But yeah, Vivid Voyage, great set. You have the Rainbow Pikachu, which is really sought after, really great. And yeah, this is a good set. Would I invest in it? I mean, I do. I've got quite a few already. Great set. People love it. You get the amazing rare cycle in there as well, which I think is highly underrated, as well as the, of course, Rainbow awesome looking trainers as well. Vivid Voyage, at the moment, it's kind of stable, but it has gone up quite recently. Next up, we have another ETB, and that is Shining Fates. Here's the thing, guys. Shining Fates has gone up a lot recently. I think people are appreciating the set more and more and more, and that is the thing. They get a massive restock, and it's gone up and up and up since. But here's the thing. You get the shiny Charizard VMAX, is the chase card in the set. Incredible card. Everybody wants it. Not only that, you've got the baby shinies and the full art shinies, and you have some incredible full art trainers in this set as well. So the ETBs are pretty good. You get 10 packs in there. You also get the EV VMAX promo. And if we have a look, guys, it did dip all the way down to around $64, and it's just climbed. That's over the last 3 months. If we go and take a look at a year, we can see it was around $70, and then it took a massive dive at the start of 2022, and it has just jumped right up way past the rest. It is now a good time to pick up Shining Fates. Thing is I think it's only going to go up more and more and more because people are appreciating this set. It is a great set. I really love it. I've got loads myself. Right here in the UK, I think it's around £50 or so for an ETB. So guys, if you can pick one up, now's the time to do so. Next we have a set which people aren't massively hyped about, and that is Battle Styles. I've been going on and on and on about Battle Styles and how cheap Battle Styles is. I like the set. It's got Sleeping Trout art on it. It's got the gold Houndoom card in it. It's just got some really nice cards. It was the first set to introduce the single strike rapid strike mechanic. It is overall a really fun set, and I really like it. Really appreciate the artwork and the theme of it. However, the prices of it have kind of dipped and gone up and down and up and down. So right now, $93 is the average market price, and as you can see, it has gone up, guys. It dropped all the way down to $80 a box. If you picked up $80 a box, that was an absolute bargain. There's no way about it. And I said this a while ago, about a month or so ago. Battle Styles is super cheap, and around $80 a box. That is an absolute steal. And if we go pretty much a month later and look at it now, guys, we are looking at around $93 already. And if we go back to a year, as we can see, when the set was released, it did peak around 110. But as it kept going on and on. Things with Battle Styles is it was the first set to come out last year. Print run is pretty much done. So now we can expect to see Battle Styles just going up and up and up, which it has done recently. So whether you love it, whether you hate it, you cannot deny that Battle Styles is doing good. And if you went in at $80, you're doing well already. Now a good time, that is entirely up to you. I personally love Battle Styles, has a place in my heart anyway. Okay, next we have Chillin' Rain, one of my favorite sets, and I think one of the best investments to get right now, or just collect to open. Enjoy the product because it is so good, and you can pick it up for a really, really good price. It's actually less than Battle Styles, which is actually crazy, at around $90 on TCG Player. Here in the UK, we're looking at around maybe 1.5, 1.10. It is really good. It is a good set. Now, it did take a massive dive all the way down to $82. You picked up Chillin' Rain for $82. Ooh, you were doing well, I tell you. Great set. You got the legendary birds. You got the golden Snorlax. The whole ice theme is just incredible. The artwork is probably, I think, some of the best that you do see in the Sword and Shield era. It's highly underrated. If we go back a year, it took a dive, guys. Like over $150, and then it dropped. If you managed to pick up 80, that's just crazy. Great set. It went up a little bit and it's stabilizing. I prefer Chillin' Rain over Battle Styles. I would say this is a great pickup right now for around $90. Okay, next up we have Evolving Skies, the best set in the Sword and Shield era. Also the most expensive set in the Sword and Shield era, and it only came out not too long ago. Now this set is around $130. It's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up. This set goes up and down like crazy. Is it still in print? I'm not too sure. I don't believe here in the UK, or at least the supply here is getting smaller and smaller, which is kind of worrying. And that only means it's going to go up and up. Everybody loves this set. You've got the evolutions, you've got the Rayquazas, you've got a ton of amazing cards in this set. It is just jam-packed full of goodies. The average value of some of the high-end cards are incredibly high compared to all the other sets. So, why is it so expensive? Well, it's supply and demand, and the supply is dwindling now, and that is the thing. We did get a massive restock. It started high, dipped, and then it was really, really hard to get off. Nearly 190, and it went all the way down to 110. Now it's up to around 130. So again, you picked it up right early on at 110, then you're doing really well. This is a great, great set. I love Evolving Skies. It is one of my favorite, if not my most favorite set, definitely in Sword and Shield era. Until Brilliant Stars, maybe, we have to see. Evolving Skies, really great pickup, but it is going back up. Next we have another ETB, and that is Celebrations itself. This set is, and this product, very hit and miss. Single card prices have dropped through the floor. This has been printed loads. This is an incredible set though. It is great fun, full of nostalgia and iconic cards. What's going on with the prices though, guys? Well, the prices, look at the prices. It did start off quite high at around $70, plus $74, went all the way down to $55. It's gone a little bit up, down, and then up again. So the thing is, will it follow suit like Generations 5 years ago? Possibly. That box is now $600 plus. Celebrations is iconic. If we go back to when it very first came out, obviously then look at that, $179, the hype and everything, and it's just dropped and has settled out. So overall, I think Celebrations is a great pickup. Is this the best Celebrations product to pick up right now? Probably not. But it is nonetheless a great set to pick up, and if you can get it pretty cheap, get it at retail, then definitely do so. And if you want to open it, it is incredible fun. I absolutely blast open it, and hopefully you can get that Charizard. Okay, last but not least, we have Fusion Strike, the most recent set that came out. And here's the thing, guys, I didn't pick up any Fusion Strike. There's great cards in it, don't get me wrong. Muse and Gengar, incredible. But off back of Celebrations and Evolving Skies, a lot of people wanted this set to deliver. I kind of feel like it fell short. Will it follow suit similar to Battle Styles? I think so. I think this will follow suit similar to Battle Styles, similar to Rebel Clash, where people are not too fussed about it. If we look at the prices, it is plummeted from the release all the way down to around $90. It's slowly but surely ticking back up again. You can still get Fusion Strike, it's quite easy to get a hold of. It is now a good time, but it would only go up over time like all the other boxes that we have seen. So, could it drop some more? Possibly. It could have another print run and it can drop to 80 like we've seen with Battle Styles. Chillin' Rain is debatable, but I think for long term, Fusion Strike is again another great set. Down the line, I will definitely pick some up just for my collection. I want to make sure I have one of each from the Sword and Shield era. But overall, it kind of falls a bit short compared to some of the other products and the others set in the Sword and Shield era. So there you have it, guys. That is the booster boxes from the Sword and Shield era, what's been going on in the market right now. And the thing is this era has been incredible. I'm going to do another video with this. We'll be going through some of the Sun and Moon products, because again, that's another era of cards which are incredible, and the products in there are ridiculously expensive. It'll be really interesting to see what's really going on in a bit older sets, and we'll eventually go further and further back towards X and Y and look at some vintage products as well. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far and you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content if you haven't already. This channel is growing more and more day by day, and you guys are amazing, and I really am happy that you guys enjoy the videos and hopefully find them useful. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are all legends. I'll see you in the next one.